Hi, I'm Katie Farner, Director for the Sunshine State Superstars. You're watching my series called A Week in My Shoes. And in this series, I take you through a week's worth of activities, things that I do to work my Scentsy family business. So this week began on Sunday, May 3rd. And on my weekends, I tend to try to reserve those for home parties and events. And this Sunday was actually a nice day where I took the whole day off and I went boating with my husband. We took our boat out. Then in the evening, I had a training call at 6 with a new team member, getting her all prepped and ready to go for her launch party. And prior to this training call, I have all of my people watch 3 specific videos. I have them watch Home Party Flow, one of my live presentations, and I also have them watch Closing Your Scentsy Parties with Higher Sales and More Bookings. I have them watch those 3 videos and then we discuss them and go over kind of the key points and of course any questions or any concerns that they have. So then at 7 o'clock I had a call with a potential recruit who did in fact end up joining the team. Then on Monday, May 4th, Mondays and Fridays are my real full-blown office days where I tend to do the majority of my back office kind of stuff. So Monday, May 4th, I started with the leadership trip that we're working on earning this summer. I posted, I followed a friend of mine, Janae Sexton's lead. She did this with her team. She created a Google form and came up with some questions and asked people to fill it out if they were interested in working towards earning the incentive trip, and that she would put together a little packet to send to them. So I did the same thing. I created this Google form on Monday and posted it on the team Facebook page and asked people to start filling it out. And promised that if they filled it out, I would send them a packet with more information. So I did that on Monday. I also dropped off orders to a hostess who just had a home party. It was a great home party actually. Let's see. I had a referral that I private messaged with on Facebook. She actually had been referred to me about 3 weeks prior, and I had sent her a catalog in the mail with a sample of washer whiffs in Jet Set Go, and a sample of wax. And she had messaged me back. She messaged me, I never even had to message her, after she received it, told me how much she loved it and that she wanted to place an order. Sure enough, she did. So we sent private message back and forth, and I helped her pick out a Scentsy companion system. I upsold her. She was looking at just a nightlight, and I talked to her about what size space that was for and yada yada. So I upsold her to a companion system, and so I got a $60 order from her, and that was a referral, so that was great. I made samples. Every month I have a goal of 50 samples and 10 possibility packets that I hand out. So I actually made some samples on Monday the 4th. I sent out all of my thank yous. So I try to do this twice a month when people order online and do a catalog request, or just when people order online, period. I always send them something in the mail. If they don't request a catalog, I just send them a product list with a free scent circle. If they request a catalog, then I send them a full catalog. So I did all of those for all of my recent orders in the last 2-3 weeks. I sent postcards to all of my new frontline. So anybody who I personally sponsored, who's new to the team obviously, I sent them a postcard that I have, just a little welcome postcard. It says, congratulations on becoming a consultant. Your first goal is certified, and here's how you achieve that. Let's see. I actually picked 5 random team members who just had strong sales last month. They weren't necessarily in, maybe the top 20, but they had strong sales. So I sent 5 postcards to 5 random people on the team who just had, really good sales. And then I started a new series on YouTube here. You guys might want to check it out. It's called Launch to Leadership Tips, tips to help you earn that trip. And I'm just sharing ideas for recruiting and sales to help you earn the 2015 summer incentive trip. So the 2016 cruise in January of 2016. So I made 5 videos to start that series with different tips for all of you. And then I had some scheduled calls, one with a potential recruit and one with a team member. So I had that on Monday. Then on Tuesday, as part of this incentive trip, we can actually get points for people who had canceled previously. If they did not certify before they canceled and we get them to reinstate and they certify now, we get points for that. So I went through all of my reports and pulled everybody that I thought hadn't canceled yet. And I called home office to see if there was an easier way to track down exactly what their PRV was before they were canceled. And really there isn't an ideal way to find that out. So what they did was they sent me an email with all the different ID numbers and told me what their cancellation month was. So that way I could just go to that specific month to look at their PRV before they canceled. Let's see. Oh, I printed some materials that I need for possibility packets. I printed my top reasons to join to get those ready, my new possibility packets, because I got those adorable mini, I don't know what you call them, mini folders from the Scentsy Family Store for the possibility packets. I love those. I did shout outs for the top 5 in PRV for the month of April. I go to their personal Facebook walls and I create something in Word Swag and I share it on their personal walls and I tell them if they were number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5 out of our group of however many and congratulate them and tag them in it so all their friends can see how awesome they're doing at Scentsy and that maybe they should give it a try too. I also I also posted on our team Facebook page the top 15 in PRV. Also posted the top sponsors and how many they each sponsored. And the number 1 recruiter for the whole team, I posted on her Facebook page congratulating her. I like to do as much as possible for Facebook shout outs because it really does draw attention to our team members' business. So that's really good. And, these are things that you can do no matter your title. Like, it doesn't matter if you're director or not. You could be a lead consultant star, having a team of 2, 3, 5, whatever. Do these things because the sooner you start behaving like a director, the sooner you will be a director. So, just a little side note. So, Wednesday, May 6th, I sent messages to all of my hosts, my 2 upcoming parties, about reminding their guests to bring hand towels because what we do is every guest brings just a small hand towel and we do a load of laundry with the Layers laundry bundle so they can see me doing the laundry and then they can experience how wonderful the products really are. It really helps me to sell a lot of the laundry products. So I sent my messages to my hosts and posted in the Facebook events reminding everybody to bring their little hand towel. And I don't tell them what it's for. I tell the host, of course, because I want to make sure that she's okay with us doing laundry so she doesn't have, like unmentionables in the washing machine or something when I come over. So I, of course, tell my host. But it's a surprise to all the guests. Let's see. I did shout outs on Facebook on our team page. For the month of April, everybody who earned Sensational Start any level or anyone who earned Shooting Star, I did Facebook's shout outs for them on Wednesday. Let's see. At 11:30 that morning, I took my lunch break because I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for my parents. 11:30, I took a meetup at Starbucks and had coffee with a potential recruit, and that went really well. She is actually looking to develop a business that would allow her to quit her job. She's really unhappy in her job, and she's also accumulated a lot of debt going to college to have the job. So it's just another reminder of how silly all of that is. Like, you go to college for all these years for a job, you put yourself into debt to do it, and then you get out and you find out you don't even like it. Like, it's just crazy to me how people still keep investing money and time into things like that. I mean, I feel like, yes, for some things like being a doctor or a nurse, or a lawyer, something more specific, going to college makes sense. But, if you're going to get a degree in business or, things like that, to me, it just doesn't make sense. Not when you have options like this where you can grow while you're working some other job and you don't have to go into debt to do it. It's just so cool. What we do is so cool. So then at 6:45, I had a training call with another potential recruit. So you might be wondering, okay, where do these people come from? So the person I met with at 11:30, she is somebody I went to high school with. We were acquaintances in high school, and she is my Facebook friend, and she sees all my activity. And she actually messaged me a week and a half ago, right before I met up with her. Actually, she messaged me the day before I met up with her. So May 5th, she messaged me asking me if I would send her a possibility packet. And then the person on Wednesday evening I met through YouTube here. She watched some of my YouTube videos and reached out to me. Let's see. So Thursday, May 7th, I had the honor of doing a training call that evening after work for the amazing Jacqueline Roy, Scentsy Family Superstar Director. So I actually wanted to do something special for them, so I created a brand new training all about recruiting and all that stuff just for Jacqueline's team. And so I created that training. That took a little while of my day. I kind of did it throughout the day while I was at work. So that was really my main focus, was getting ready for that call, because it was such an honor to do a training for a superstar directors group like that. So then Friday, May 8th, Scentsy Payday. We got paid early. Yay! If you're watching this video and you're not in Scentsy, you gotta join so you can start celebrating our monthly paydays with us. So Friday, May 8th, I had a home party that night, and it was a really good home party. I was nervous because we texted earlier in the day, and she told me that she was only expecting like 5 or 6 people. So I was really nervous, but it still ended up being a $400 party, so it was still fabulous. She got some online orders, and it helped boost her sales. So let's see. So during the day, I did my party prep. I had to bag a party order. It was about a $450 party. I had to bag all of those orders, and I delivered them. She lives like an hour away, so I met her like 45 minutes from my house. So I had to do that. I did event prep because I had an event the next day. I had an event on Saturday. I had to get my Mother's Day gift. I was a little last minute on that one. So then Saturday, May 9th, I had an event from 10 to 2. And guys, I'm here to tell you, I am not perfect. I have bad days. I have bad events. I have bad home parties. And this event was a bad event. The event, I spent $100 to be there, and I sold like maybe $170 worth of product, cash and carry, and I didn't book any parties. And my goal is always 3 bookings. 3 bookings at an event, 3 bookings at a party, whatever. My goal is always 3, and I booked none. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, I'm not fabulous. Like, I have bad days. I have bad events, and it was, you know, I still sold stuff, so it's not that bad, but it wasn't, I didn't book anything, and that's always my goal. So it was not by any means what I would call a great event. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's not all always roses, but I know that one bad event or one okay event doesn't mean I'm on a decline. You know, I know that things are going to pick up and things are going to get better. I just have to keep moving forward, and that's what I do. So that is my week in my shoes for, what was that, May 3rd? May 3rd through May 9th. Thank you so much for watching this series. I hope that it helps you and encourages you, and allows you to see the kind of small tasks that you consistently should perform to grow a successful business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.